Good afternoon, students. Welcome to English class. How are you? I think you are fine and safe in your home. In the previous class, we have completed first six activities of Unit 2. Today, we are going to discuss about Activity 7. Textbook page number 59. I think you have textbook with you. Take that. Activity 7. Read the sentence from the story, The Song of Songs. Slowly, gently, the exhausted musician laid his tambura on the carpet. The tambura or tamburu is a musical instrument. Our Song of Songs is based on musical story. So, some pictures of musical instruments given below. Watch it. Okay, these are the pictures of musical instruments. Tabla, violin, piano, as like so many instruments are given there. Okay. Then, violin, saxophone, cello, guitar, flute, piano, trumpet. It's like so many musical instruments are there. Maybe you might have, some students might have the musicians. Maybe you are using some musical instruments also. So, some students may be familiar with musical instruments. Then, we are going to study the words related with music. The words related with music. Let's go through that word. The first one, here, a person who writes music. A person who writes music. Music എഴുതുന്ന ആൾ. Not the lyric. Lyric എഴുതുന്ന ആളെ വിളിക്കുന്ന പേരെന്താണ്? The person who writes lyrics. Lyricist. But here, a person who writes music. Music എഴുതുന്ന ആളെ വിളിക്കുന്നതാണ് composer. A person who writes music called composer. Next one, a number of people who play music together. A number of people who play music together. കുറച്ച് ആളുകൾ കൂടി ചേർന്നിട്ടുള്ള music. അതിനെ എന്താ പറയാ? Band. Band. Maybe you might have heard the band of Thaikudam Bridge. അല്ലേ? അതൊരു ബ്രാഞ്ച്, ഒരു ബാൻഡാണ്. കുറച്ച് ആളുകൾ കൂടി ചേർന്നിട്ടുള്ള മ്യൂസിക് ആണത്. അതിന്റെ ബാൻഡ് എന്ന് പറയാം. A number of people who play music together, that is band. Next one, the main singer in the band. ഒരു ബാൻഡിലെ മെയിൻ സിംഗറെ പറയുന്നതാണ് lead singer. The main singer in the band called lead singer. Next one, a large group of people who play music together. A large group of people who play music together. ഒരുപാട് പേര്, കുറേ അധികം ആൾക്കാർ കൂടി ചേർന്നിട്ടുള്ള മ്യൂസിക്. അതിനെ പറയുന്നതാണ് orchestra. Orchestra. A large group of people who play music together. Orchestra. Band and orchestra are not same. Band means a number of people who play music together. That is a band. But orchestra is a large group of people who play music together. That's the difference between band and orchestra. Next one, a person in the orchestra who directs the musicians. A person in the orchestra who directs the musicians. ഓർക്കസ്ട്രയിൽ തന്നെ ഒരാള് മ്യൂസീഷ്യൻസിനെ എന്താ പറയാ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. നമ്മൾ ചില സ്റ്റേജ് പ്രോഗ്രാം ഒക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാകും, ഒരാൾ ഇങ്ങനെ നിന്നിട്ട് കൈകൊണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ആ മ്യൂസീഷ്യൻസിനെ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടായിരിക്കും. അയാളെ പറയുന്ന പേരാണ് കണ്ടക്ടർ. A person in the orchestra who directs the musicians called conductor. Another conductor also, you know, that is bus conductor. Who collects fares in the bus? That is bus conductor. Here, a person in the orchestra who directs the musician, that is called conductor. These are the words related with music. One more time, we can just go through the words. A person who writes music called composer. A person who writes music called composer. Second one, a number of people who play music together. A number of people who play music together called band. A number of people who play music together, band. Next one, the main singer in the band. The main singer in the band called leading singer or lead singer. The main singer in the band, lead singer. Next one, a large group of people who play music together. A large group of people who play music together, that is orchestra. A large group of people who play music together called orchestra. Last one, a person in the orchestra who directs the musician. A person in the orchestra who directs the musicians called conductor. Okay, these are the words related with music. You have to be studied. Composer, band, lead singer, orchestra and conductor. Study these words very well. Okay. Then next one. Identify the person who plays the musical instrument. Identify the person who plays the musical instrument. Then when a person plays piano, we will call him pianist. Pianist. A person who plays piano called pianist. Next one. Next one, tell me. A person who plays violin, we can call him, tell me, we can call him violinist. We can call him violinist. A person who plays piano, that is pianist. A person who plays piano, pianist. A person who plays violin, violinist. A person who plays violin, violinist. Next, guitar. A person who plays guitar, guitarist. A person who plays guitar, guitarist. Next, flute. A person who plays flute, flutist. Okay, a person who plays flute, that is flutist. Next one, cello. A person who plays cello, cellist. A person who plays cello called cellist. Drum. One who plays drum, we can call him drummist. We can call him drummist. Next one, one who plays keyboard. One who plays keyboard, he is a keyboardist. He is a keyboardist. One who plays keyboard, he is a keyboardist. Next one who plays saxophone, he is a saxophonist. One who plays saxophone, he is a saxophonist. And xylophone, he is a xylophonist. These are the musical instruments and the person who plays it. Okay, piano, pianist, violin, violinist, guitar, guitarist, flute, flutist, then cello, cellist, drum, drummist, keyboard, keyboardist, saxophone, saxophonist, xylophone, xylophonist. Okay, these are the musical instruments and the name of person who plays it. Okay. Then the first we have studied the words related with music. Now we have studied the name of the person who plays the musical instrument. Then next one, complete the sentence using appropriate words. Listen to your textbook. Complete the sentences using appropriate words. The first letter is given for you. Some sentences are given there. Complete the sentence using appropriate words or appropriate pictures or words given above. That is, the first one, John and Tom play in a rock dash. First letter they have given. John and Tom play in a rock. First letter is B. So that is rock band. John and Tom play in a rock band. First letter is B. So that is band. Rock band. John and Tom play in a rock band. Clear? Okay. Second one. My friend plays the violin in a dash. My friend plays the violin in a dash. The first letter is given the O. My friend plays the violin in an orchestra. My friend plays the violin in an orchestra. Then third one, Arun plays the dash. First letter is given the G. Arun plays the G. G is the guitar. Arun plays the guitar. Arun plays the guitar in the rock dash. First letter is given the B. In the rock band, again B, band. Arun plays the guitar in the rock band. Canaries, and his brother Aravind is the dance singer. First letter is the L. His brother Aravind is dance singer, leading singer. First letter is the L, so that is leading singer. Once more, the third sentence. Arun plays the guitar in the rock band, Canaries, and his brother Aravind is the leading singer. Third one is clear? Okay. Then the fourth one. Do you play any dash? Do you play any dash? First letter is given the I. Do you play any musical instrument? Do you play any musical instrument? That's the question. Do you play any musical instrument? Fifth one, Tom is playing the guitar. Tom is playing the guitar, but who is the keyboard dash? First letter is the P. Who is the keyboard player? Tom is playing the guitar, but who is the keyboard player? First letter is the P, that is player. Sixth one, there are 5 in the band. There are 5 in the band, but they are all good dash. There are 5 in the band and they are all good dash. First letter is the M. They are good musicians. They are good musicians. There are 5 in the band and they are all good musicians. All of you write now itself. Okay. Then seventh one, James was the dash in several orchestras. James was the dash in several orchestras. First letter is the C. So James was the composer in several orchestras. James was the composer in several orchestras. 7 sentences we have completed now. Again, just listen. The first one, John and Tom play in a rock band. John and Tom play in a rock band. My friend plays the violin in an orchestra. My friend plays the violin in an orchestra. Third one, Arun plays the guitar in the rock band. Canaries, and his brother Aravind is the leading singer. And his brother Aravind is the leading singer. Next one, do you play musical instrument? Do you play musical instrument? Next one, Tom is playing the guitar, but who is the keyboard player? Tom is playing the guitar, but who is the keyboard player? Sixth one, there are 5 in the band, and they are all good musicians. They are all good musicians. James was the dash in several orchestras. James was the composer in several orchestras. Okay. Then 7th activity is over. We have studied the words related with music and the name of the person who plays the musical instruments, and one activity also we have done now, and study this activity well. And next one is 8th activity, that is present tense, simple present tense. We already studied in the 5th and 6th standard. What is the specialty of simple present tense? In simple present tense, when the subject is singular, we should take the verb also singular. If the subject is singular, the verb also will be singular. When the subject is plural, the verb also will be the plural. Then what is a subject? What is a subject? How can we understand? How can we find out a subject in a sentence? The subject in a sentence names whom or what the sentence is about. Names whom or what the sentence is about. ഒരു സെന്റൻസ് ആരെ കുറിച്ച് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്തിനെ കുറിച്ചാണ് പറയുന്നത്, അതാണ് അതിന്റെ സബ്ജക്ട്. That is the subject of the sentence. A sentence names whom or what about is telling. What about is telling. That is the subject of the sentence. അപ്പോൾ സബ്ജക്ട് സിംഗുലർ ആണെങ്കിൽ വെർബ് എന്തായിരിക്കണം? സിംഗുലർ ആയിരിക്കണം. എക്സാമ്പിൾ, ലിസൺ. He runs every day. It's a simple present tense. ഈ സെന്റൻസ് സിമ്പിൾ പ്രസന്റ് ടെൻസിലുള്ളതാണ്. He runs every day. Here what is the subject? He is the subject. അല്ലേ? ഇതിലെ he എന്നതിനെ കുറിച്ചാണ് പറയുന്നത്. He runs every day. So what is the subject? He is the subject. And what is the verb? Runs. Runs ആണ് ഇവിടെ verb. Runs എന്തായെടുത്തു? സിംഗുലർ തന്നെയാണ് അല്ലേ? സബ്ജക്ട് സിംഗുലർ ആയപ്പോ runs. വെർബും സിംഗുലർ ആയി. Next one. They run every day. They run every day. What is subject here? They is the subject. So verb is run. അതായത് ഒരു സിമ്പിൾ പ്രസന്റ് ടെൻസില് സബ്ജക്ട് സിംഗുലർ ആണെങ്കിൽ വെർബിന്റെ കൂടെ എസ്ഒ ഇഎസ്ഒ ചേർക്കണം. In a simple present tense, when the subject is singular, we add s or es with the verb. In simple present tense, if the subject is plural, we don't use s or es with the verb. അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയല്ലേ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്? ഇവിടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെന്റൻസിൽ he is the subject. He is a singular subject. So we use s with the verb. And Second one, second sentence, they is the subject. So we didn't use s or es with the verb. For simple present tense, subject singular ആണെങ്കിൽ വെർബിന്റെ കൂടെ s o s o ചേർക്കണം. സബ്ജക്ട് പ്ലൂറൽ ആണെങ്കിൽ s o s o വെർബിന്റെ കൂടെ s o s o ചേർക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. That's the rule of simple present tense. Okay. Our activity is based on simple present tense. Read that passage and identify the subject of each sentence in the above paragraph and write whether they are singular or plural. That is singular or plural in the box. Next one, identify the verbs from the passage and write whether they are singular or plural. Oro sentence layum verb eduthu adu singular or plural ennu box il. Then replace the subject of the sentence with the words given in brackets and rewrite the sentence. Fourth one പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത് എന്താണ്? ഓരോ സെന്റൻസിലും തന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ഓരോ സെന്റൻസിലെയും സബ്ജക്റ്റ് മാറ്റി സെന്റൻസിനെ റീറൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ, Akbar listens to Tansen every day. Akbar listens to Tansen every day. Here Akbar is a singular subject. Verb എന്തായപ്പോ listens. Verbന്റെ കൂടെ listen എന്ന verbന്റെ കൂടെ നമ്മൾ s ചേർത്തു. എന്തുകൊണ്ട് s ചേർക്കാൻ കാരണം? Why we use s there? Because here the subject is singular. So we use s with the verb. Then instead of the subject Akbar, instead of Akbar, we write the subject Akbar and the courtyard. Then what will happen? What will the change? What the change will happen? Akbar and the courtyard listen to Tansen every day. Thus change the verb. Verbinde kude so so ചേരുന്നില്ല. Subject plural ആവുമ്പോൾ verbinde kude so so ചേർക്കാൻ പാടില്ല. Subject singular ആണെങ്കിൽ verbinde kude so so ചേർത്ത് കൊടുക്കുക. Like that, next 4 sentences you should do and send to me. Okay. Then activity 8, all of you do 2 boxes and 4 sentences also and send to me today itself. Okay. Up to here, balance we can take in the next class. Up to here today's class. I think you have understood the class well. If you have any doubts, ask me. I shall clear your doubts. Okay. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.